All right, everybody, welcome out to the Logroom Guys Craft Beer Show. It is Tuesday, August the 19th, 2025. Jersey Johnny coming at you with me, as always, is none other than Mr. Beer Samurai. Say hello, Mr. Samurai.
Oh, hi. Hey, hello.
Did I catch you in the middle of something?
Maybe. Just nothing.
All
Nothing.
right.
No addictive games.
Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away.
Gonna put it down.
The phone, too.
It's over there. There we go.
There you
I got rid of it.
go. All right.
These games get addictive sometimes.
Oh, yeah, they do.
As we all have all this stuff right in front of us, in our hand, stuff that we can do and keep us busy and like numb all goddamn day.
Mm-hmm.
Which happens. It's fine. It's not like back in the day where we just had television and toys and going outside. Remember going outside?
Remember going outside? Remember that?
Does anybody remember laughter?
Does anybody remember laughter?
That's something else.
Yeah. Well, there was that too, but that's another story for another day.
Yes,
And another show. But that's
another show. But yeah, it's like you remember the days of like Sesame Street.
I remember the days
Little
of Sesame
kids.
Street. I do. When you were little, I remember the days of Sesame Street.
And I bring it up for a reason.
Yes, you do.
Today is Snuffleupagus's birthday.
Happy Snuffleupagus's birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to Snuffleupagus, but
yes,
everybody that celebrates
Celebrate.
Snuffleupagus's birthday, happy Snuffleupagus's birthday.
the spirit of what we all thought was an imaginary friend, if you remember, because no one else had ever seen him,
Right.
even though he was like basically a mastodon.
He's big, right. He was Big Bird's imaginary mastodon friend.
But then eventually people could see him, so it was
Right.
interesting.
Right.
But anyway,
He unveiled himself.
I don't think it was that dramatic, but okay.
Yeah.
You just
Or
turned-
people just started seeing him.
I say you just turned this into a Provincetown review.
I know. Never mind. Well, happy birthday, Snuffleupagus. There you go. And people do eat on birthdays, right?
Cake,
And
cookies.
Sometimes
there's soda and juice.
right. What's the cake made out of sometimes? And if you say flour and eggs, I'm going to shoot you.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. There you go. All right.
Oh, just say it.
It's all right. Happy soft ice cream day. Happy National Soft Ice Cream Day.
Not soft serve ice cream, just soft ice cream.
Just soft ice cream.
So I guess even if you take hard ice cream and leave it on the shelf, as long as it gets soft, you can celebrate today.
Then you can celebrate today, right? If you just have a gallon of just hard ice cream, and I don't know about you, but I don't remember the last time I got a gallon of ice cream in the store.
A gallon?
A half gallon. Actually, it's three pints now, so it's less than a half gallon. It's like 1.5 quarts is a half gallon. Is the half gallon size, right? Shrinkflation, they call it, right?
Yeah.
But regardless of that, I can't remember the last time I grabbed one out of the freezer in the store, and it was actually completely like solid. Like there's always some play to it. Like
that's a setting on your freezer, I think.
Not my freezer, in the store.
Oh, in the store.
Yeah.
No, I just
like they're making it. They're making it with I guess the ingredients.
chemicals.
Maybe.
But again, shrinkflation, because you remember Oreos used to be bigger, Chips Ahoy used to be bigger.
Yep, 100%. Orange, a half gallon of orange juice is now 59.5 ounces.
Nice. That's not a half gallon.
Yeah,
it's a little shy.
It's 4.5 ounces shy of a half gallon. So
Little shy.
Little they get you. They fuck you at the drive-through. They fuck you at the drive-through.
But you know what? It really throws off your buying habits because vodka wasn't shrinkflated, right? So now your ratio of orange juice to vodka, you've got to really work.
You're making stronger drinks now to equal the same amount.
Yeah, you got to make stronger drinks. There's nothing wrong with that. But
right, exactly.
I'm just saying, for those who had it down to a science, okay, get 2 of these and 1 of these, and we're good. The handle with 2.
Now you're not.
Now you're not. Now you got that. Now you got to have some left over in the handle. Not a bad thing. You can do something else with it, like
true.
vodka gimlet or something.
Right.
Just drink it straight. Depends.
Exactly. Well,
are you Slavic? Then you can.
On that note, happy National Soft Ice Cream Day.
That was a wild ride. I'm sorry.
That was a wild ride.
I've got a cough, as we'll probably hear throughout the show.
Why don't you give it back?
No, I'm watching it for somebody who's on vacation.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
They're not going to come back before I go on vacation, so I think I got to take it with me.
You're going to have to take it with you, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe you could leave it there.
I'll try to leave it there.
Do that.
Do that.
The other national day, if you will, we'll talk about later.
We'll talk about that one later.
We'll talk about that one
We'll
later.
get to that one.
I'm a little thirsty.
I am very thirsty, actually. I need to quench the cough.
I believe you're right. Let's do that. So please welcome to the show tonight, Mr. There he is. I can't.
You forget the name?
No. I was trying to get his thing. Mr. Branden Mulligan. Branden, how are
you?
There
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on.
What's coming on?
You are the New Jersey brewery representative for Boston Beer Company. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And on that note, you represent multiple brands. Of course, Sam Adams, Dogfish Head.
Mm-hmm. These guys.
Classic.
Right. Angry Orchard.
There you go. I'm seeing if you can get it.
I'll get them all. I buy them all, so I get them all.
I was gonna
say. Twisted Tea.
Hell yeah.
Sun Cruisers. Truly.
Yep.
Am I missing anything?
I mean, you said Dogfish, but like the.
Well, of course, all the other Dogfish brands, the RTDs, the spirits that they have now. Yeah, sure. Dogfish in and of itself, in the
all encompassing.
Right, exactly. So.
Okay, so I drink 2 of those.
There you go.
You're a beer guy predominantly.
Yes, I am. Beer.
You've never had an Angry Orchard?
Not one.
Yeah, I did a long time ago.
There we go.
Well, the Thriller Pack's coming out.
Thriller Pack.
I was looking for a way to bring this up. Somebody was saying up in Blairstown they were filming Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, yeah.
They were filming it at Rutt's Hut actually just recently.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They shut Rutt's Hut down for a week because of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hot dog joint, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I grew up 2 miles from that hot dog joint.
Oh, shut up! You didn't grow up.
Oh, that's true. For a while, I lived 2 miles from that.
Yeah. When he was shorter,
right,
and less gray.
So
yeah, you got the Thriller Pack this week, right?
Yep, tomorrow.
Freaking little Jason collab with Angry Orchard.
Yeah,
would be cool.
There's a Jason collab with Angry Orchard, and there's four good flavors in it. But anyway, you've never had a Twisted Tea ever, Dave?
No,
I'll sneak up on you.
Yeah, no. Oh, no. My aunt drinks the hell out of that stuff.
Gotcha.
I'm a big Twisted Tea light guy. If I would have to recommend a flavor, it's like 5 grams of sugar. A little
light
nice
is the flavor.
No, I would say it's the same flavor. But if you're a beer guy, it's a hard sell, man.
It is a hard sell. Well, but it's something. Look, they're diversifying their portfolio. I combined diversifying and portfolio together, and it came out
Diversifying.
Diversifying.
We have a new word.
There you go. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down with theological, because that's still here.
Theological.
Right, exactly.
We make up all kinds of words here and phrases.
And
we have our DSUs, and we just before the show came up with resting ABV. Which is probably what your
good one now.
I like that one because it's probably what your blood alcohol level is before you even take your first.
Before you take your first sip.
That's your resting ABV.
Resting ABV. And don't forget the one that kicked it all off that we didn't even come up with.
Which was that one?
Eric's Nosefield.
Oh, Nosefield kicked it all off. Yeah.
What is that?
That's
a guy that's not as into beer as everybody else, and he was trying to
teaching Nosefield.
I'm loving this Nosefield. Right?
He was making fun of the rest of us. But it's we because we all will laugh at ourselves. I think there was some beer came out some people's noses.
Some beer
came out of people's nose, and the term has been used ever since. And actually, we call him Nosefield.
His name is Nosefield now. Yeah,
but much to his consternation.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's so funny. I'm gonna use that from now on.
Definitely have to. All right, I'm thirsty. I'm sure everybody else is too. Let's open a beverage here. Branden,
I've already opened mine.
I'm ready, dude. What were you saying, John?
What are you having first?
First, I am sipping on a delightful Dogfish Head Sea Quench.
You are very nice.
So you're starting with
one of my
as well.
One of my top beers all time, dude. I love this.
Sea Quench is a very good beer. I love the black lime and sea salt.
Yeah, it's different, you know. It's kind of it's the beer that initially got me into sours in general. So it was good introductory and like beer into that style.
Very nice.
But
very nice. What are you having there, Mr. Samurai?
This one's been around a little longer than Sequench, and this is a Festina. And it's funny because when you look at it, if it wasn't for that little stem on top of the head, it looks like a camel whose nose got cut off. But that stem is peach. It is a peach. And this has got I wasn't lying. This has got a peachy nose feel to it, and a nice peachy flavor. The thing is, it's a little saltier than I remember it when it first came out. I think they're
well, you're a little saltier too. So he was mad. He was mad at you. He was mad at you. He's like, well, screw you. You can't call my beer salty.
I think he was going to make a point. I actually think that this is like it's almost like it's more based off the Sequench recipe now. It's almost like a peachy Sequench.
A peachy Sequench. Interesting. Can I have a sip?
Yeah, here, give that a shot.
Thank you.
Yeah,
got it. Thank you.
Got the.
It's a different glass too. It's weird.
It's weird how that happened.
I'm going to take a wild stab shot in the dark here. I'm going to go with, because he was on a laptop. When I texted him that I'd send him a link, he said, just grab my laptop. I'm going to go with, what do you think?
Battery died?
Battery died in the laptop.
Battery died. That happens all the time.
So right now he's looking for the cord, rebooting the laptop.
When I was in Austin at St. Elmo's, my battery died as well. We had plugged it into an extension cord so we'd have power.
And somebody unplugged the extension cord.
No. Brian completely forgot to put the extension cord in the wall.
So it's plugged in the extension cord. It's not connected to the outlet.
Yeah, he was like trying to figure out what's going on. He's like, oh, well, I think I found the problem. Like, yeah, that'd be the problem. So, while we're waiting for him, let's put up some comments.
Yeah, let's run through some of these comments. First, we got Brian Boak says, cheers, awaiting my divorce shipment that's shipping Wednesday, drinking off the kegerator, enjoying the Saison I brewed.
That is what this Brian is doing tonight.
Very, very nice. And Brandon's back. Let's go with your laptop battery.
No idea. Yeah, it just kicked me out. So we're good now.
Yeah.
Okay. We was on the phone.
Gotcha. You know, you could if you turn your phone sideways, it actually rejustifies. Or not. Maybe the other way. Let's see. I'm curious. Or you can just leave it like that all night.
Stare at the
Brandon. That never works. John does this to every guest.
That's not true.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm restarting my laptop, so maybe that'll fix it because it wouldn't let me rejoin back on the laptop. So
that's weird.
When it does turn back on, I'll join on that side, see if it will look a little better.
Well, that'll work. All right, cheers, Brian. Definitely looking forward to tasting that Saison too soon.
Yeah,
and football season is coming up, so
we'll be seeing Brian sometime when I get back.
And Rod J just commented in. Cheers, fellas. Cheers, Rod.
Rod J. Cheers.
Cheers, Rod.
Cheers.
1 week ago, right now, he was on the show with us.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
All right. So while you're rebooting your laptop, I'll throw up the beer that I was drinking. I will put up on the screen, not throw it up. I'm not throwing anything up.
This is good stuff.
I'm drinking a 30-minute IPA, formerly known as Slightly Mighty.
Yeah, Slightly Mighty.
A good old rebrand.
Little rebrand.
What I was saying earlier before you.
And hold on.
I was hoping.
Hold on. I actually have proper glassware.
Oh, there you go. Somewhere in a box, I've got the one that the bubbles will come up and make the logo in the foam. Somewhere in a box in storage.
Brandon, can you see the neon that's on top of my bar back here?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'll put me down here, then you can see it better.
What? That's classic, dude.
There you go.
Where'd you get that?
I might have borrowed it from a bar I used to.
And when they closed, they didn't need it anymore.
There you go.
Yeah, it's always the best when it works out that way too.
Exactly.
No, but when you dumped off, I was saying that Festina Pesh kind of now tastes a little different than I remember it, and to me, it kind of tastes like a peachy Sequench.
Yeah, I've gotten that from a few different people, and I can honestly see like similarities between the two. You kind of get like a little bit of saltiness,
Yep,
like
that's
ever
saltiness.
slightly. Yeah, no, I get that too.
Yeah, the Festina Pesh wasn't this salty. Yes, it was supposed to be a Goza, but I don't think it was ever this salty. So I think they've just
And Gozas are salty by style,
Yeah,
but not. I'm assuming. Well, I'm not tasting it. I actually do have a can downstairs. Not sure where I got it from. I might have gotten it from somebody. Sure. He might be on the show right now. I'm not sure.
You may have had him sideways earlier.
But I have a can downstairs, so I'm gonna have to try it and see.
Let us know what you think.
I did promise.
Give her a go.
I did promise the lovely Jessica I would split it with her because it is one of her favorites.
Sharing it is caring.
I can see that. Yes, that's so. I have a full 4-pack though.
You do. You do.
True, baby.
Cool. All right. So while you're still doing what you're doing, we've had our beers. We've announced our beers. Let's start with the first question we ask everybody that's a first-time guest on the
What you got?
All right. Branden, to the best of your recollection, what was the first craft beer you ever had?
Ooh, I actually know this. And it's going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it's just fitting. So I was home on leave from the military, and we went to, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, I don't think it's open anymore, but it was Salt Gastropub in Byram, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Very much.
Classic bar. But yeah, I was there on leave with my family, and the first craft beer I ever had was Dogfish Head 60 Minute. And that's kind of what, it's Dogfish Head is, it's one of my favorite breweries of all time. But yeah, that was sort of what initially got me into it, was 60 Minute classic. So,
well, fitting for this particular show, not only you, but fitting for this particular show, what do you think both mine and Dave's first craft beer we ever had was?
It's gotta be Boston Lager, dude.
Yep. Yes, it was.
I gotta say that's
But man, when DFH hit the shelves, I became a huge fan. As a matter of fact, the desk I'm working at right now, the only thing that was on top of it was empty Dogfish Head bottles. Bombers and 12s. That's all it was.
So,
and eventually they put out so much stuff I couldn't store it on there anymore, and I wound up tossing the whole collection.
There you
go. They had so many SKUs back then too, right? So many different beers.
Oh, the guys who collected recycle must have thought I had a major bender.
I did have a very large bottle, empty 750 collection for a very long time.
It's kind of,
it was easy for me to get rid of mine, but we won't go there.
You had no say in the matter.
I had no say in the matter, but it was just gone. But in any event, it was so many SKUs, so many, and we're going to get into a couple that may be making an appearance in the next few weeks. Some of those older SKUs, some of those older brands,
like for beer season.
For beer season, yeah,
just in time.
So, all right. So before we get any further, Branden, also, do you remember the first craft brewery you ever went to?
First craft brewery.
Mm-hmm. How about the first brewery you ever went to? Let's go there. If it was craft, that's a different story. But because I always say the first brewery I ever went to was not craft. But
no, it was not.
Honestly, I started going to breweries in like 2018, like right when I got out of the military. I was working at a liquor store, and I sort of got into it like real heavy. Started trying to go everywhere, and I want to say the first brewery I went to was, honestly, I don't remember the name of it. It was in Colorado. I went out for a Dead and Company show, and we were in like Boulder, and we went to like a bunch of the local breweries out there. I'd say those were some of the first.
So you're in Boulder. Was it
Boulder Brewery?
it's a wild town, man.
I was gonna say you went to Denver. I was gonna say, well, there's only a few breweries in Denver. Maybe we can go down the list and see if we can pick which one it is.
Yeah, no, there's not. Yeah.
I know I definitely went to like Oscar Blues tasting room. I believe it's out there somewhere. I forget.
Oscar Blues is in
or like a little
Fort Collins.
Fort Collins, maybe.
Fort Collins, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're Fort Collins.
In Boulder, yeah. I mean, Avery is in Boulder. What was that one that whatchamacallit worked for when he was on the show? Finkel and Garf.
Oh, Finkel and Garf, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Is that where's that? Colorado as well?
In Boulder, yeah, it's in Boulder, yeah.
They're in Boulder.
They may have closed actually because he doesn't work.
They have closed.
They have, yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah.
they make good beer. Made good beer.
They did. So
anyway, I've already opened my second.
You've opened your second. Well, I mean, you can't keep a good Festina Peach in a glass.
Well, it's only a 12-ounce can.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost finished with my 30 minutes.
It's such a light drinker. But I figured I'd stick with the summer beer. Now it's a little cooler. I'm doing a summer beer kind of thing going, which I will break that mold eventually. I'll put my third beer, but I'm going to go with the Sam Adams Cherry Wheat.
Little cherry wheat. There you go.
And I'm doing it. This is in proper glassware.
Oh, look at you!
There you go. Look at you.
And this is the big one. This is I believe this was appropriated from Terminal A in Newark.
Oh, there you go.
Before they yeah. Because they wouldn't sell it to me, so I'm like, okay. And
can I buy this? No. Okay.
I'm gonna have to steal it. I don't do that. I don't do that too often, but I don't like to do that. But in this case, I have.
I have never done that.
Never.
I feel like we've all done it. I've definitely done it, especially if it's like a really cool glass. You're only so strong. You're only so strong.
I was kidding.
There's times because I've never stolen one from here, but there's been times where I've looked at Ryan and go, Ryan, I'm stealing this glass, and Ryan's like, Dave, if you ask permission, it's not stealing. You can't tell me. Just don't tell me. Just go. Just
do it. Yeah. So I.
But if he didn't want me to take a glass when he served it to me, he's like, "Don't steal this one."
Don't steal the glass. But I no. On that note, like Jess wanted, there was a Yingling of all things, a Yingling glass, but it was the dogs playing poker on the glass. So Jess really liked that glass. And at my last beer of the night when a band of mine was playing at a bar, that was the last pour I got, and it was in that glass. So as we were loading things out the back into the cars, I just happened to take it with me, drinking it, carrying whatever, boom, put it in the car. Oh, I'm finished. Let me just put this down for a second,
The coolest glass.
I forgot it in my car. Damn it.
Coolest glass I ever walked away with, and it's I don't think the bar is even open anymore. Spencer Brewing, one of their stem chalices.
The Trappist Brewery up in Massachusetts,
who no longer exists, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's true. Correct.
Do you guys collect glassware?
No.
Hold on a second.
I feel like every craft beer head just has like the most insane amount of glassware, and I'm with you on it.
Well, here's the thing though. I had a lot more again, but we don't go there. But I have a lot now. Dave has even more than me, and he has more even in storage. Put us together. Our buddy John, that was on the show last month, will be on the show next month, the Pumpkin Show next month. He has probably 3 times as much glassware as the two of us put together.
He has. It's very, very rare for him to drink a beer on the show and it not be proper glassware.
Proper glassware. Yeah.
I mean, if you got the toys, you got to flaunt it, man.
Yeah, he's got them. A lot of my stuff is in boxes in storage. And if we ever became popular and could monetize, we'd have to sell a shirt that says "in a box in storage" because it's one of the lines we say a lot.
Got the merch ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm pouring my.
It took us forever to do this. To actually get.
Sure.
Oh, that's sick.
Stickers. So. When you see John next, he'll have to give you.
Yeah, I got him. I got him on me all the time. So next time you come in
yeah, dude.
I'll give you one.
I'll slap him up everywhere I go.
There you go. Thank you. Absolutely. So I have my second beer, and it is this beer right here. Keeping it in check.
Nice.
Keep it in check here.
I've never actually had that one.
And I got it at the I got it at the tap room in Quincy Market by Faneuil Hall up in Boston. A little over a week ago, 9 days ago to be exact.
So we got the shirt.
That's where I got the shirt too.
What size is that? Never mind.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and it's a collab with Budvar, with Czech Bar. Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be Czech Bar over here.
And the brewery in the Czech Republic is Budvar, but they can't say Budvar in the United States because Budweiser just hijacked all of their recipes and licenses and everything else. So they're
interesting.
And then sued them for the trademark.
And then sued them for the trademark that they stole from them. Right, exactly.
They even stole their slogan because Budvar in Czech is the beer of kings.
Really?
Yeah, they just swapped the words.
Swapped the words. Yeah, King of Beers. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how shameless they are.
Sorry, it's my
gotta love Bud.
Yeah, they're wild.
There you go. And I don't have this in proper glassware, but I mean proper glassware for what I'm drinking, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't have
I feel like it's appropriate.
Yeah, but and Dave knows, like I said last week, I had a lager on the show last week, but I didn't have this glass clean yet. I just got it on the trip, and it's my Sacred Profane glass.
Yes.
That is a nice glass too. Here,
nice tank room.
My laptop's back up. I'm gonna switch over to the picture.
You got it.
Wait for him to
he doesn't realize that he could have just went on there and been on both, and then we could have
heard the echo. Yes,
heard the echo. Canceled them. There you go. This is like a classic. The bitterness in it. It's here we go. Which one? He's got two.
That's fat.
You're actually on two. Like I can actually put you on two screens. There you go.
There we go. The Brandens.
I don't know. There you go. All right.
Oh, I had two tabs open with it.
That's funny.
That's why you couldn't log back on, because you were already logged in.
Oh shit! You're probably
on the other tab. Yeah, there you
go. We got some comments there.
We got a couple of comments right here. Vanessa Kitty. Vanessa, how you doing? Hi, my headphones were not switching to my cell phone. Arg. There you go.
Now
cheers, Vanessa.
Cheers, Vanessa.
Absolutely. And then she said, "Hi, Rod." There you go. So yes, hi, Rod. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you both for watching, and comment in, please, with everything we talk about.
Yep.
So anyway, all right, let's move on.
Onward,
Branden. Onward and upward. Branden, so you mentioned you got out of the military and you worked at a liquor store. And that's I'm assuming that's what kicked off your career, basically, and what you've been doing since, right? So where was it, by the way?
Yeah, so I was working at a Reneco ShopRite Liquors in Byram, New Jersey. It was actually right across the street from Salt.
ShopRite? I know right where that is, yeah.
ShopRite Byram, yeah. I actually sold beer. I actually sold beer there while you were there then.
Did you really?
It's Defiant beer, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Hey, it's like everybody just sort of hangs around in the industry.
We just had this conversation like a week or two ago. It's like when Doug was standing there, we were all like, we looked at Tom and we were like, hey, this industry is very incestuous. It's like everybody's everywhere, right? We're like, where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? We're just move around, right? Then you find your space and you settle in, and then eventually you move somewhere else anyway. But,
everyone's got beat, you know.
Exactly.
You die of cirrhosis,
and then there you go. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's not go
psoriasis.
Anyway,
psoriasis. Always confuse cirrhosis and psoriasis.
There you go.
Cirrhosis is skin, right? Psoriasis is liver.
Right, exactly. Vanessa says, "Cheers, Vanessa." And then Brian Boser said, "Second beer, a blend of his stout and English mild." Did we have that when we were there, Dave?
I don't know if he's just blending the taps or if he actually blended them in the keg.
No, he's blending the taps.
Yeah.
I know we had a stout and his English mild. I just wondered if
I don't know. We were 3 in when you got there.
we were 8 in when we left. I was 8 in, so
you were 8 in. Which we were 11. One and Blunderbore was one of them.
Blunderbore was one of them, and a 15-year-old bottle of a 10% Russian Imperial Stout was another one of them.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we our resting ABVs.
Our resting ABVs are shot from that day, right? Exactly. Anyway, all right. So you worked at the ShopRite Liquors in Byram, and then from there you went to.
From there, after I was done spending literally like my entire paycheck,
every dollar you earned,
yeah,
you were there.
Yeah, no, that's everything I made at ShopRite went right back to ShopRite. I was just like trying everything. But from there, I went to Hunterdon and I worked there for a little bit over a year.
Mm-hmm.
I did draft tech work for Hunterdon, which is cool. I got to work for Dogfish Head. Like they were the biggest Dogfish Head distributor in the state at that point.
They were?
Yeah, they're killing it. That was their number one brand. And yeah, from there I went to so I was ultimately like looking to get into sales somehow. And I was like, I'll go to Hunterdon. I was there for a year and like I wanted to start to be able to get experience. And I was seeing a lot of jobs being posted from local breweries in general. Mm-hmm. And one that caught my eye was Jug Handle. And I applied for that and ultimately ended up getting it. And I had no experience selling. And then I did it for a month. And then the whole
COVID all shut down.
Yeah, it was nuts, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it went from like I was on the road every day, like selling Jug Handle, like starting to like build relationships, and then it all went away. And then it was like phone calls.
And it was phone calls, right? Exactly. And that was right when Pete moved too. That was right when the new building. Like, had you at all worked out of the Asbury Avenue, or he was already in the new space when you?
Yeah. So I'd say like the first couple months. So like I still went down there to like pick up samples and whatnot in case like people had asked for them, like to like drop them off during the week or whatever. But yeah, when I initially got hired, it was out of the Asbury Avenue location. Mm-hmm. And I want to say it was. I don't remember the exact month, but it was pretty soon after I started that they moved to I forget the road, but the bigger location.
Yeah, right on 33. Right on 33.
Yeah. The circle.
Well, where 66 and 33 meet. It was right there at the circle and right before the circle, and just west of the Parkway.
Yeah, it was still Tinton Falls, right?
It's Tinton Falls. Yeah,
it was still
right by the ice company. The
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Polar. Yeah.
No.
The
guys that own that ice company building actually were the landlords too of the building too.
I did not know that. Yeah. No shit.
But in any event, that's that was an unfortunate move for not unfortunate move, but unfortunate time to move.
Yeah, no.
Right? So
the whole world fell down on itself, and I mean, during COVID, it was like the industry was like supercharged. I feel like people were just like super into supporting local brands.
Oh yeah,
very supportive. There was like I remember like talking to Pete and them about it. It was like super thankful for like the people in New Jersey for how much support they showed. Like local breweries, it was awesome.
Well, liquor was essential.
Yeah,
essential business. So
there wasn't much else to do.
People were freaking drinking. We couldn't do enough.
Well, what else were we gonna do? I mean,
wild.
I said the story. I might have told you this. I might have told you this. We started having Zoom bottle shares.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? So we're all at home, but there's like 12 of us on Zoom and just drinking until like we'd start at 7:00 at night and go until like 2 a.m. Yeah, and it was just whoever just passed out last just shut the computer off, right?
It was almost always the last 4 are always the same 4 people though.
Mm-hmm. The 2 of us.
That's wild.
Brian and Gene.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Usually what would happen, everyone would say goodnight. Mm-hmm. And then Gene would send Brian, John, and I a link. Like, I'm not done. You guys done with
separate one. Separate one. But the one night I said, it was like 2 a.m. I'm like, all right, one more and we're done with this. And actually it was more like, all right, one more and we're done with this. Something like that, right? So I said to Jess, I was like, go get a beer out of the beer fridge, whatever, just grab something, we'll split it, we'll call it a night, right? So we had it and I'm drinking it and I just opened it up, poured it, didn't even look at it, didn't take a picture for it, tap, nothing. I was just drinking it and I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. What is this? I looked at the bottle. She pulled out a 17% barrel-aged stout from Avery that I was saving for a year. I just pulled it out.
Going to the moon.
Mind you, fantastic. Finally, okay, a good time to drink it, but a good time would have been a little earlier when I could have tasted it.
Yeah, at that point you're probably so numb, dude.
It could have been a Miller Lite.
No, I use the late portions of those outings to clean out the fridge of stuff that I wasn't as fond of as the others.
Yeah.
It was all good, but
it's a good time to get one of those out of the fridge. Yeah,
do a fridge cleaning.
Yeah, fresh up the stock, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Quick, Brian Boak said, yes, blinded in the kegs, had to cut the hops on the stout. Then he changed it to blended in the kegs, had to cut the
Actually,
hops.
he did pour that for us.
He did. Yeah. As soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, you're right. He did. We did have that. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So you were jug handle for.
I was there for a little over a year. And then, so I had known the sales manager at Sigmeister from when I was at ShopRite. Obviously, it's like super close to Byron.
Mark.
Yep. Which he ironically used to work at that same ShopRite too. So yeah, we did an event. I was with Jug Handle and he was with Sig at Salt for, I forget what the event was for, but basically just asked me if I was looking for anything closer, which I was, because I mean, at the time I was living in Sandyston, New Jersey. So like,
oh my God, you were living in Sandyston?
Yeah. Jug Handle was a little bit of a hike.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was like 2
You know where Sandyston is, Dave?
I didn't think anybody.
Well, it's up by High Point. It's up by High Point.
It's way, way, way up there, man. Like
I didn't think anybody actually lived there.
There's mainly bears live up there.
That's what I thought.
And then there's
is that like not too far?
Beamerville. A friend of mine lives in Beamerville.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's way up there.
But it's further. It's further than Beamerville. It's further than Beamerville.
It's further north than Beamerville, and I've also learned there's not a lot of Beamers in Beamerville.
No.
Mostly Fords.
A good friend of mine that I was on the North Arlington Fire Department with was the chief of Beamerville. Several years back. Yeah.
Did he drive a Ford?
Chevy.
That's
well, he drove a Chevy back in '87. I don't know what he drives now, though.
So yeah, I was definitely looking for something closer. And yeah, I worked at Sigmeister. I did sales for like their local area because Mark sort of heading that. And then he ultimately moved like way, way down south. And
down south. Yeah, he did. He went.
Yeah, super far. I forget what the town was actually called. It's like pretty close to like Cape May area. Like he moved down there. But yeah, I covered like the local territory for Sig, like probably the top half of the state. And then they hired like another rep for like the central part that people argue doesn't exist. But
you won't hear an argument from Dave or I. I live in it now. Dave used to live in it.
I went to high school in Central Jersey.
There you go.
So yeah, I was at Sig for like 3-ish years. Yeah, like three years around there. And yeah, I just saw a job posting for Boston Beer online, and I was like, "That's something I don't see every day." So yeah, I applied.
Jump on that, yeah.
Yeah. So far, a freaking awesome company. They make great beer, and it's like the opportunity to work for like two of the biggest craft pioneers this side of the Mississippi. So
Jim and Sam, yeah, they're two fantastic guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can drink too. But that's
despite my gripe with Sam.
What you got?
What's your gripe with Sam?
He popularized pumpkin beers.
That was
stop.
He popularized pumpkin.
It's your gripe. It's not everybody's gripe.
I said despite my gripe.
My gripe. Yeah, your gripe. Yeah.
I didn't say the gripe. I said.
But yet, despite Branden, despite the gripe, he will be taking part in the pumpkin show we're doing.
I have no choice.
4 weeks.
Is there any pumpkin beer that you do like?
Yes.
Southern Tier Warlock. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's got the purple label, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's good beer.
Pumpkin stout. Yeah.
The Schlafly's I don't think is awful.
That's good.
You like my favorite pumpkin.
It's got to be whole hog.
It's not awful either.
That's a good one too.
And then of course Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin is fantastic.
That one doesn't suck.
Mm-hmm. There's a few.
You got to be in the mood for it.
But here's the thing: like
I'm never in the mood for it.
Dave doesn't like pumpkins. I like pumpkins, but our we were talking about John before. He makes me look like I hate pumpkins. That's how much he loves pumpkins.
Is he like does he like pumpkin styles, or is he just a pumpkin beer and like enthusiast?
He's a huge pumpkin beer.
It's funny because what he'll do is every month he'll drink like one particular style of beer for that whole month. In October, it's nothing but pumpkins.
That's dedication. I respect that.
In July and December, it's nothing but holiday beers.
Holiday beers, yeah.
Oh,
like
Christmas
he takes Christmas and July. He takes that to another level. He doesn't drink any other beer but Christmas beers in the entire month of July.
So does he then have to prepare in December, like the holidays?
We all do. We
overbuy. Well, we have our Christmas in July show with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So it's usually what was left over or what we didn't get to on our Christmas beer show. Yeah.
And I have one can left, and I said it before. I have one can left of Avery Old Jubilation. And I don't know when I'm going to have it because they're done making it. It's gone. Yeah. It's a thing of the past.
Gotta find the right occasion for that.
It's going to be this. It's going to be this. I don't want it. It's already got 2 years on it, so I don't want to go much longer on it. And then what's the point at that point? I'm going to enjoy it this Christmas season, and then
I wouldn't get to 5 with it, but
no,
it would make it to 3, possibly 4.
Right.
And what kind of style is it?
It's an old ale.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
old ale's one of my favorite styles. So.
Drink it this year for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
100%. All right. So you've been with Sam Adams and Dogfish Head and Boston Beer Company, if you will, for a while.
Yeah.
We talked about all the brands that Boston Beer has, and like I said, diversifying their portfolio. It's not it's a pretty damn smart thing. In this particular climate of the industry, 100% a smart thing to do. It's Jim Cook and Sam Calagione are
they're not dummies.
They're not dummies.
Nope. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, and like you may have something that's working now that the consumer might not even identify with next week. Like it's really hard industry to gauge. But yeah, they're always looking sort of just trying to figure out what's the next thing is going to be. But yeah, diversifying is definitely the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got a beer drinking group, and one of the guys in the group has turned almost exclusively to THC seltzer. So we need to kick him out of the group first of all.
He's gone.
got rid of him. We haven't. When was the last time we actually saw him drink a beer?
He stopped drinking beer for a reason a few months ago. Like he was like doing a cleanse kind of thing or whatever it was. I don't think he's gone back. I haven't seen him drink. I mean, he's been drinking bourbon, right? He's been drinking spirits and stuff, but I
it wasn't a liver cleanse.
No, none at all. No. He just stopped drinking beer. So
was he a beer drinker or like before?
Yeah.
Well, he's a Jets fan. So
obviously you gotta.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah, it's a rough life, man.
Hey, you got a football team?
Yeah, I'm a Giants fan.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'd say John's making fun of the Jets and beer drinkers. But when I come back from vacation, the first show is going to be our Giants tailgate party show.
Which
nice.
So next week there's no show next week because Dave is in Belgium and I'll be at a Met game.
Nice. There you go.
So
I think I'll be having a better time than Jim.
He'll be having a better time than me, right?
He'll probably
even if the Mets win by 30 runs, Dave's still going to be having a better time than me.
The chances of that happening are,
Right.
about as good as me getting Cantillon on the show.
Wait, you're going to get... no, you're going to try, though, right?
I will try. Okay, let's put it this way. The chances of the Mets getting 30 runs in one game would be me being able to go live from St. Sixtus.
All right, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's never happened.
Just get some Westy on the show and we'll call it a day.
So, yeah, who do we usually do?
All right, Brian Broke wants to know who is on that Giants pregame show.
Oh, God, he's this tall guy. He's older than us. He's still got brown hair, though.
Brian, I think it's you. You're the one that's on the show. All right, yes. Brian will be on that show 2 weeks from tonight.
Raging drunk.
He's talking about himself.
Hey.
I'm talking about all three of us.
All three of us, yeah, exactly.
It's the best part about football season, baby.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. So hey, look, I'm cautiously optimistic about this football season.
You never know, man.
You never know. We got it. The defense looks fantastic. Knock on wood. Everybody's calling for Jackson Dart to jump in there and start. We'll talk more about this in 2 weeks, and of course next week on the craft beer.
We got him going.
No, I'm just going to say this really quick. Give the kid a break. We got Russell Wilson is looking fine. He'll let him take this year. Let Russ cook, as they say, right? And next year Jackson can take over. There you go.
Yeah,
it's funny. All three of us give our predictions for the season.
Mm-hmm.
John and Brian are always very, very optimistic.
I am always.
I'm always usually very, very close to the win total. Last year, though, was the first year that I was over the win.
You were over. Well, nobody expected that year. But you know what? Because of what happened in the draft, I'm very happy with that win total from last year. So.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, we did some. That's one of the best drafts
Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart in first round, and then Cam Scatterbo in the third, right? Well, and then the other defensive tackle in the
Scatterbo runs through walls.
Oh my God, this is a great amazing draft they had.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
we'll see how they fuck it up.
We'll see how they screw it up. Yeah.
They will.
I have faith in them. It's just like I have faith in the Mets pitching rotation all being injured within like the first 4 weeks of the season.
Oh, of course.
So listen, if you don't want to see bitching during every Giants game, don't accept my friend request on Facebook.
Oh, that's what I'm here for, dude.
However,
I'm here for the rants. I'm here
if you are here for the rants, I do run a Jersey Johnny Giants rant over under during football season.
That's hilarious.
We've been doing this for I think 6 years now.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
That guy's classic.
And usually what I do for the winner, I'm the admin for it, or as Campanile calls me, commish. At the end of whoever wins, I basically use it as an example to clean my fridge out, but usually of decent stuff, and give them a 4-pack of some pretty good stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. What's the group on? You got it on Facebook somewhere?
It's a Facebook.
It's a Facebook group.
Facebook Messenger group.
So, John, you know his information. Send it to me. I'll friend request you. And
that's hilarious.
Add him to the group. Yeah.
If you want in that group, we'll put you in that
that's
group.
Great, dude.
We have a lot of fun with it.
Jersey Johnny over under.
That's a Jersey Johnny over under. Yeah. What will I say that day? What will I do that day? And it's funny too, because there are some games where even if they're screwing up a little bit or whatever, if I'm not ranting on Facebook by the end of the first quarter, there's people commenting on Facebook saying, "John, are you okay? What's the matter? Why?"
We've had, I think, Gene once asked for a wellness check.
Right. I do want to show Branden this. I pulled out 2 bottles that are sitting in my cellar. So I do have a bottle of this.
Oh wow,
Kvasser.
Damn,
Jesus,
that's
a rarity.
Wow. So at some point I'll have to open this. Maybe I'll
be careful with that one, dude.
I
Yeah.
think I had that at the
an ancient one of the
I may have had that at the brew pub.
What year was that?
Oh geez. I'll tell you right now. Hold on 1 second. I got it listed in here. That is.
It is. There should be a drum roll or something to fill the space while John does this.
No, I got it right here. 2014.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's a historical beer. It's a Gruit. It's a Gruit.
That's
It's a 10% Gruit. 13 IBUs. There you go. And then on top of that, so that's the Dogfish Head part of the show and tell. I have a bottle of this.
Holy shit! I don't even think I've ever seen that one.
Tetris.
No.
Oh, it's so good.
I was good at that game at one point.
That's Tetris.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's a quad. It's a 10.7%, I believe.
I love those
quad.
bottles.
And these bottles, they're really cool.
John, you know what my favorite beer was released in that bottle?
What's that?
Cinderbach.
Cinderbach, yeah. Cinderbach was fantastic.
Oh, I loved that beer.
There you go. I do have a bottle of funk something. Oh, what the hell is it?
Oh, I can't. I know what you're talking about too.
Cosmic Funk, maybe. Cosmic Funk, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bottle of that too. So, and I have 2 bottles of 2010 Worldwide Stout in right there. So.
Oh, you can go right now to Cable Beverage and probably get something for 27.
You could, yeah. I was going to say you can go to Cable Beverage right now and get 2007 Worldwide Stout. Yeah. It's just been sitting on a shelf upright since 2007. That's all.
Super vintage.
Yeah.
You've got to wear gloves when you go to Cable. You got to pull the glasses out, wipe off so you can read the label.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got the Indiana Jones theme playing in the background.
Yeah.
They got all
There you go. All right. So talk about for a brief moment while I pour my third beer. Tell us about some
suspiciously yellow can.
Some of the beers that are coming out this fall. Like obviously the Sam Adams beers for fall have obviously released. Dogfish Head not yet, but talk about both of them. Talk about Sam Adams first, and then obviously Dogfish Head.
So yeah, Sam. I mean, Oktoberfest. It's all reliable. That one's coming. I mean, it's already out, which is crazy. But yeah, just within the variety pack, there's always like one sort of exclusive beer just specific to that variety pack. This year we got a nice Helles lager thrown in there with
nice.
Going back to the old roots. I saw
that one right there.
Yes, sir. And just so you guys sort of know, like when you're up in Boston or Dogfish Head, you go to breweries, they'll ask you to give your feedback on some sort of beer that they're trying out. Like if you do the tour or whatever, some of those beers that they're doing have the ability to be put in a variety pack, like the Helles or the blueberry lager for summer's variety. And yeah,
very cool.
Yeah. And then Dogfish Head, in honor of their 30th anniversary.
Before you move to Dogfish Head, I heard a very interesting rumor about.
What's the other specialty beer? Obviously, in the hold that thought, Dave. 1 second. What's the other beer in the variety pack for Sam Adams? It's obviously Oktoberfest, Jago Pumpkin, the Harvest Helles, and what's the other one?
And then the other one is Flannel Friday, which is a Munich Dunkel. Yeah, Flannel Fest. My bad. Good old Dunkel.
What is interesting, what you didn't say, which you didn't say Boston Lager. Because there was a time that every single variety pack had a Boston Lager in it. At one point, if I remember this correctly, the board accused Jim of upping the sales numbers of Boston Lager by including it in every variety pack.
I honestly don't know.
By the way, yes, that's what I'm drinking right now. The Harvest Helles. So
I'm trying to think. When I first started, there was I want to say when I first started, we did have Boston Lager in a variety pack, and
in proper glassware.
Nice.
And you got the perfect pint, dude. Got it.
Love it.
With the laser etching on the bottom. Come on,
mine's bigger.
So continue. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now the Dogfish Head.
Oh yeah, so Dogfish Head, they're doing in honor of their 30th.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. That is really, really freaking good.
Is that?
Wow.
Oh, that's the Helles, right?
The Harvest Helles. Wow, I'm not even kidding. I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's ass. This is fantastic. This is really good.
They got to do it right, man. They got a great team up in Boston working on some of these cool recipes that they bring out.
Get this, Dave.
Yeah.
Get this.
I will take a look for it.
Get the.
I can guarantee you.
You could have gotten it while you were at the store last Saturday, but
I told you why I didn't, because I'm going to Belgium. Why do I need any?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But I can guarantee you the lady up the road from me has probably made a mixed 4-pack.
I was going to say she would have brought. She'll bring in the variety pack and she'll
break it,
package them. Yeah.
Oh, she's great that way.
But yeah, they're doing their good old 30th anniversary up at Dogfish Head, and yeah, with that they're doing. It should be hitting market soon, within the next week or two. They got a fall rewind pack, nice little 12-pack coming back out. They got the delicious pumpkin for all the pumpkin lovers out there. They got 60-minute IPA, just a classic.
Yeah.
And then they've got a couple.
Which screams fall to me, right?
Yeah,
60-minute IPA. Yeah, just fantastic IPA, but just screams fall to me.
Well,
as the sarcasm drips off my lips.
Actually,
that's why Jim decided not to put Boston Lager in his mixed pack.
He got 60,
right? Because he's got that in Sam's mixed pack.
You got the 60-minute, yeah.
Not for nothing. If you're going to classify any of the Dogfish Head IPAs,
it's 90.
Maybe brown.
It's 90 minutes.
No, 60 minutes. I think it's more of a fall because it's earthier. It's got more malt to it.
I prefer 90-minute, but I
prefer 90-minute. I'm not saying what's better.
I agree with you. 60-minute is classic. It's fantastic. And we had Pete on the show a few weeks ago, and he was his first 2 beers were both 60-minute IPAs. So
really,
but yeah, I'll drink 90 more. I'll drink 60. But anyway, continue. What else is in that pack?
So
beyond pumpkin and 60, yeah.
So we've got Raison d'Etre, which good old brown ale with beet sugar. And then another throwback, they're bringing back chicory stout again.
Thank God.
A little bit of roasted chicory, some licorice root, and coffee in there.
That's been gone a very long time.
It has been.
Yeah. And you can check their releases down on their Instagram. A lot of it we will not see up in New Jersey, but they're like bringing back some old school recipes, like Liquid Truth Serum just came back out.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't got my hands on any yet, but I'm working on it. So I'll let you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got you.
That's crazy. What about brands like what about things like David just said, Indian Brown?
I haven't heard anything about that yet.
That is like fantastic beer. Hoppy brown ale. Oh my God, that's so good.
Another one of my favorites they made back in the day, Palo Santo Moran.
Palo Santo Moran was fantastic.
Such a great beer.
Midas Touch was back, like Pennsylvania Tuxedo. Like, yeah, there's plenty.
Burton Baton. A Burton Ale. Oh my God, a Burton Ale. Oh my God, please. If you sit with Sam, look, you got it. Look, well, I've told you got to bring Sam by if he comes to Jersey, but
of course. Yeah.
But yeah, Burton, that's probably at the top of my list is Burton Baton. What about like Midas Touch?
Midas Touch, I haven't seen anything about yet.
That was a tasty little.
Because that was that was like
another ancient ale.
Yeah, year-round sort of lineup for a while.
I did a bunch of Dogfish Head tap takeovers at the bar years ago, and no matter what was released, no matter what was available, I always had Raison d'Etre, Indian Brown, Burton Baton, because these were all available all the time. Like they always had them. They always had them.
At a point, yes.
And Midas Touch. What else did we do? Oh my God. Of course. Well, when it came out, I had a couple times. I had Bitches Brew. That was a fantastic.
I was about to say, I love Bitches Brew. I remember the first batch very fondly.
Like you opened the bottle and you heard Miles Davis. It was just.
Yeah, that's always one of the best things about Dogfish Head is just the like collaborations that they do with like musicians. How it's just very much intertwined, it's like that at the breweries. Music everywhere. They always have live music happening. Awesome place to hang out. Awesome.
So, well, there's a lot to look forward to. Anything beyond? I'm speeding up a little bit because I know you got a jet in a little bit to go get your brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we saw you reach for your keys.
I was grabbing a bottle opener.
Oh, I thought it was your keys.
That's a bottle opener.
I have like a bottle opener pretty much hanging up in every room.
Here's the thing. Like, no offense to your brother, but like once he lands, right? He can go to a bar. He can go to a bar and hang out and have a beer until you get there.
Going to Terminal A.
Right.
And Terminal A now is fantastic.
Oh my God, the food, the beer in there.
Great place to drink now.
That it threw me off I didn't know how much they did. Like it's freaking night and day.
No, they didn't redo it. Terminal A, the old Terminal A is still there. They they built a whole new terminal, and Terminal A sits there empty.
No shit.
And it's funny because I used to have nicknames for the 3 terminals. There's awful, bad, and cool. And now it's awesome, bad
and cool. Yeah.
So
hopefully, Terminal A is fantastic.
One of these days,
like to the point where I'm going somewhere and we're flying out of Terminal A. I literally was supposed to be there an hour before the flight. I'll get there 3 hours before
That's
the
the trick. That's the trick. When I want to overtalk John, I just got to get closer to the mic. That's what he does.
I'll just go here.
When I'm trying to say something, complete something, and he
go ahead,
right into the mic. Just realize that's what you do. Damn you, bitch.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm done. I was done.
I was basically agreeing with you though. I'll get there I'll get there like super early just so I can spend more time. You know, the food is ridiculous too. I mean, there's
like good restaurants.
Oh my God! I mean, it's an arm and a leg.
Oh yeah.
You know, when everything you eat and drink in Terminal A before the flight, you'll pay a third of if you don't go to the airport and go somewhere else.
But the thing is, make it 2 legs. That way you've got the you don't have to worry about leg room.
That's true. That's true. So keep your arms, make it 2 legs. You can sit your, up there and
and you have to change it. And when you go in the water, you have to change your name to Bob.
Bob, yeah, you're Bob. Exactly. So, any Sam Adams or Dogfish Head or any brand? I mean, we talked about the others that aren't beer that we mentioned on the show, and we've had cider shows, we've done other things too.
Yeah.
But any other interesting like pre-Christmas info that you can give us? Like I know you had told me a couple weeks ago that
Branden John wants to know, is Old Fezziwig coming out?
That's
what he wants to know.
Yeah, it's going to be its own thing again.
It will have 6 packs, and then in the variety pack, just like last year. So, I actually am drinking one from last year. So
look at that, very nice.
Getting in the spirit.
There you go. Is the Christmas variety pack? If you know, I don't know if you know. Have they announced it? Is the Christmas variety pack going to be the same as it was last year?
So it will be the same with Fezziwig, and we will have a cold brew coffee stout. So that'll be fun.
So no OVP.
No. I wish that they would sort of do like a standalone with that beer. I feel like the reception was
OVP is fantastic. OVP is very good.
Really good vanilla porter. I haven't heard anything about OVP yet, but they'll be doing cold brew coffee stout for winter time, which will be cool as like the exclusive sort of.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You remember, was Chocolate Bach in the last one?
No, last year was OVP, Fezziwig, the winter lager, and the
holiday white.
Holiday white, yeah.
Holiday white, yeah.
Yeah, so I did like Chocolate Bach.
Yeah, we get a lot of
Chocolate Bach's delicious.
Get a lot of hits for Bach.
Did I dream up? Did one time they do a chocolate cherry Bach? I think they did, right?
I believe you're right. I believe I remember.
Yeah, I think there was a chocolate cherry Bach.
But Chocolate Bach's fantastic. I mean, Bach's look. I've told you this, Branden, before. One of my favorite Sam Adams beers of all time is Double Bach.
It's when you go on Sam Adams social media, and if you look at the comments, there's at least one for every post of people saying to bring back Double Bach. Mm-hmm. So it's like
and we are in a Utopias year too.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Interesting.
We are every odd year. Every other year, every odd year. It'll be It's here before you know it.
It'll be here before you know it. I know. I mean, there's so many things that'll be here before you know it. So
Literally.
that's the older you get, they seem to get quicker. So
Yes.
yeah.
It's a relative thing.
It's a relative thing, and it really is, because a friend of mine years ago told me he came up with he said this analogy, or not analogy, just descriptive of it, and it made sense. When you're a kid, when you're 10 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A year is 1/10 of your life experience.
I see.
When you're 50, a year is 1/50th of your life experience. So it just,
I know the guy who told you that.
It's all relative. Yeah.
No.
No, because I've used
long before you.
I've used that a lot.
You told me that. You did tell me that. But when you told me that, I'm like 100%, because my friend Dave, oddly enough, his name is Dave too. His name is Dave too. Dave Kowalski. Dave Kowalski.
What he doesn't realize is I've time traveled.
A
connoisseur.
Definitely did. Back in the 90s, he said this to me. So, and
I mean, it makes sense.
I didn't mean it was a little after the year 2000 when we first met. So yeah, it's it was definitely him first. But you're not wrong. You did tell me that. You did tell me that.
But you didn't tell me that someone else had told you that before.
I'm pretty sure I did. I thought I did.
No, you didn't.
Maybe I didn't.
Which is odd for you.
This house is bad. This is very odd for me. You're right.
Very odd.
All right. Branden has to go, but we got to do our top 3 list first.
Yes, while we have the guests.
Lay it on me.
All right. So our top 3 list tonight is, let's throw this up on the screen. It is top 3 favorite hot and spicy foods. And why is tonight's top 3 list favorite hot and spicy foods? Because today is Happy National Hot and Spicy Food Day. Look at that. See how that works?
There we go.
Happy National Hot and Spicy Food Day for those who celebrate. Is this a Pastafarian holiday?
It is not. It is not. I always tell you if it's Pastafarian or not.
That's true. But anyway, tonight's top 3 list is top 3 hot and spicy foods. So, Branden, take it away.
In no order, I would have to say I'd go spicy Japanese curry. I'm a big curry guy. I love Japanese curry in general. I would say mango habanero wings, because I feel like that's just perfect sweet and spicy combination if you do enjoy a little bit of heat. And then also moving into the fall, I would venture to say some sort of spicy venison chili.
Ooh,
spicy venison chili. Very nice.
Yeah. Those Sandyston boys know what's up.
Yeah, wandering in my yard, you're going to be chilly.
Yeah, dude.
There you go. Cool. All right. Spicy Japanese curry, mango habanero wings, and spicy venison chili. Samurai, take us away.
Well, my number 3, and these actually are in order, is Dan noodles.
Dan noodles.
Dan noodles. It's a Szechuan dish, and I can't remember and it's funny that we're doing on the show where we're talking about Boston Beer Company, because the best damn Dan noodles.
Best damn Dan noodles.
Yeah, just keep that going. Was in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and it was Marie something. They're closed now. They were just like a couple blocks in after they were not too far from the T stop. What was great about this place is, a lot of the students would go there, and it was after hours and all the bars were closed. All you had to do was order golden tea, and then they put a teapot down on the table, and it was full of beer. Maybe that's why it's closed. But the Dan noodles, I mean, they would light you on fire. They were fantastic. My number 2. Chicken vindaloo. I love vindaloo. I make it at home, and I make it with ghost pepper, as you should. Really jack it up. Vindaloo blend, and man, that's. There's been times I've made it close to inedible. But my number 1 and this is no surprise to John, are she-devil wings.
Mm-hmm.
She-devil is a spice rub I make myself, and there's a whole bunch of different levels of it. And every time I made a new level with a new pepper, the only thing that changes is the pepper that's in it, the chili pepper, is I would grill a dozen of them and eat all dozen. There's only one variety that I couldn't finish all 12. I only managed to finish 8 of them, and that was the Carolina Reaper version.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
After 8 of them, I tapped out after 8. I couldn't. I was like, "This is no, too much. I'm done." I was pacing around, looking at the last ones on the plate, going, "I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to trying to psych myself up." And then I just ran for the fridge and filled my mouth full of milk and just wandered around with this milk. I had to spit it out afterward because I think it was in my mouth for half an hour trying to kill the flames.
Oh,
but it was brutal, but it was fun. But it's I've been making this spice rub for over 30 years. My favorite version is still the Chipotle though, but I like the habanero. And every now and then I'll do the Reapers just to remind myself that I'm human.
embrace the mortality.
Embrace it, yeah.
Do.
There you go. All right. My 3. It's actually 4. I got an honorable mention. Okay. And I only say this because I do love them. All right. Jimmy G's. You ever go to Jimmy G's? Anybody? Anyone?
I've been. Which one?
North.
Well, North. No, not North. No, not North. Well, I mean, they have them there too, but
I've been to that one.
In Halden, the original Jimmy G's.
Okay.
I don't think I went to the one. That's the OG, right?
That's the OG. Right? So they have them up in Jimmy G's North, but they're nuclear wings.
That's Newfoundland.
It's in Newfoundland, yeah.
Yeah, Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I've been to Jimmy G's North exactly once. I've been to Jimmy G's in Halden. I can't even tell you how many times. So, yeah.
You were there more than you were at what was the other place in Halden?
Oh, Shepherd Knucklehead? Yes.
Shepherd Knucklehead.
Yeah.
Such a good part.
I was at Jimmy G's in Halden more than I was at Shepherd Knucklehead, 100%. Because I'll tell you why. I went to Jimmy G's without ever going to Shepherd Knucklehead. I don't think there was one time I ever went to Shepherd Knuck that I didn't go to Jimmy G's after. So, based on that alone, I've been to Jimmy G's in Halden more than Shepherd Knuck. So, nuclear wings to Jimmy G's.
Before you move to your 3, though, I just want to show Branden my 3rd before he leaves. Mm-hmm. And there it is.
Oh shit!
Well, let's put the crawl up. Let's put the crawl up. Hold on one second.
This is Dogfish Head.
Deserves a crawl. Talk about it. Go ahead. I'm about for my 3rd too. My 4th actually.
Oh Jesus Christ! I just made a mess by overpouring. But anyway, I've got it in my
pants.
My goblin.
Oh, that's sick.
So, but I'm going to turn my camera off real quick and go get some paper towels. There was more left in that bottle than I thought. So I really thought that this chalice had what you call it? I thought it was a 12-ounce chalice. Apparently, it's only a 10.
10-ounce chalice. It's a 10-ounce chalice. Who has a 10-ounce chalice?
When it looks the way it does, you buy that.
Oh, that is true. That chalice there is fantastic. So. You don't have to say 17%. That was 17%. You gotta love it. Okay, so that's his worldwide stout. So he had the Wake Up Worldwide Stout, 17% Imperial Stout from Dogfish Head, of course. There you go. All right. So no, not the cherry wheat, just the Wake Up Worldwide Stout. There you go. Anyway, all right. So my top 3. I gave you my honorable mention. My top 3 is a little self-serving. 2 of my top 3, not my top 1. My number 2 are dishes I make. And Dave's number 1 is his she-devil wings anyway. So
yes, it is.
There you go. So my number 3 is my hot beef chili. I make several kinds of chili, and Dave knows. I probably make about 6 different kinds of chili. And what just happened?
That was okay. I would have to explain the way my desk is set up. I've got wings off the desk, and I'm on the floor cleaning up. And I've got to clean up more now because the glass is sitting on that wing, and of course my head hit it.
Oh shit!
So this is a lot of fun.
A little more spilled out, just as long as it didn't spill over. It just a little more spilled out.
Yeah, no, it didn't fall over.
There you go. Fun. This is even better. No, this is even better. I'm going to tell you why. Because the majority of the people, now there's plenty of people that watch us and rewatch this show on Facebook and our YouTube channel, but the majority of people listen to the podcast. So we're actually getting what they're going to get because they don't see us. They're just listening to the podcast on Spotify or
I'm going to get more
else, right? So there you go. So
the authentic experience, you know?
Exactly. So and he heard it too. So it was fantastic. But anyway. So my number 3 is my hot beef chili. It's one that I put. It gets ghost pepper. It doesn't get Reaper. I don't go there. It doesn't get Carolina Reaper. It doesn't get ghost pepper. But my hot beef chili. That's my number 3. My number 2 is my long hots and sausage.
Ooh, so good.
Sometimes I put potatoes in. Sometimes I don't. But it's always long hots and sausage. So
let me get this straight. Your hot beef and your sausage.
My hot beef and my sausage. Exactly. That's my 3 and 2. It's not my number 1 though. There you go. My number 1.
Curious.
My number 1 is a Szechuan dish as well, and it's and it has to be done right because there's some that I've had that are well. I'll explain in a minute. Let me say it first. It's orange peel beef.
Oh yes.
Okay. But it has to be done right because I've had plenty of orange peel beef that was no more than General Tso's beef.
Yeah, it's just
right.
Sweet and cloying.
All right. But if it's done right, if it's done the Szechuan style or whatever, it's got the purple Szechuan peppers in it and everything else. Yeah, that's when it's fantastic. So that's my number 1. My orange.
My mom claims that I nearly killed her, tried to kill her once because we were at oh Jesus, what's the Chinese restaurant just up from Icarus?
Oh my God.
At any rate, we were there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, no, I know.
Right there. And she ordered General Tso's, and she picked something up with her chopsticks. Goes, "What's this?" I said, "Oh, that's orange peel." And I thought it was orange peel. It was a Szechuan pepper.
It was one of the peppers.
Little peppers in there.
My mom hyperventilated for about 10 minutes.
Oh shit!
And then claimed that I tried to kill her.
Did Brian blame you?
Did Brian blame me?
Well, I mean, I'm sure she told Brian that you tried to kill her. That's my point.
No, he wasn't there.
No, I know he wasn't, but I'm sure she called him and said, "Hey, your brother tried to kill me."
No. No. No, they had a weird relationship when he was a kid.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
At any rate, I've opened my 4th on that note, and it is
what is it?
What I just showed before, Final Fest.
Oh,
very nice.
So I couldn't have the Harvest Hellas without the Flannel Fest or vice versa. So I decided to go with those. And Branden, I know I told you I was going to drink OVP, but then I went back and I was like, you know what? I had an OVP on the show back in February. We had Marty on the show, and we did Marty Nachel on the show, and we did our top 3 list was our favorite Sam Adams, Dogfish Head, and Sierra Nevada beers.
Ooh. Yeah. What were yours?
And yeah, right. Well, I forget what was the. I'll have to pull that up right now.
I don't remember. I know what my favorite Dogfish Head was.
What's your favorite dogfish?
What's your favorite dogfish?
That was the Cork and Cage Squall.
Ooh,
that was always my favorite. Loved that beer. I think Palestine de Moran may have been on my list, and India Brown. That might have been the top 3. My Sam Adams number 1 was probably Cinderbach.
You know, I believe you're right. I believe your Sam Adams number 1 was Cinderbach. I'm pulling this up right now.
Because what I love is when breweries get creative in the ways that they cut the sweetness of a Bach, the inherent sweetness.
Yeah.
It was not Dogfish Head. It was Anchor, Sam Adams, and Sierra. That's what it was.
Okay. But with the Cinderbach, you're cutting the sweetness with smoke. And I know what's Carton Brewing did one where they cut the sweetness with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I wish they'd make that Ballinator. I really wish they'd make that.
Ballinator was fantastic.
Yep. Who makes that?
Carton.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that one.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I'm gonna save that on my phone.
So, Mr. Samurai's top 3 for that one, top 3, just his favorite anchor, Sam Adams and Sierra.
Yeah.
His favorite Sierra was Dave. You want to take a guess?
What was my favorite Sierra?
Bigfoot barley wine.
Was it Tumbler?
It was Tumbler. Very good.
Nice.
His favorite anchor was.
Oh, that had to be just straight up anchor steam.
Nope.
No. Porter. Duh.
Porter. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your favorite Sam Adams was
Cinderbach.
Cinderbach. Yes. My favorite Sierra was Dave.
Celebration.
There you go. My favorite anchor was
Liberty.
No, it wasn't.
No. It was very special.
Yeah, our special ale. Yeah, Merry Christmas,
nice.
New Year, our special ale. And a close second to it was Old Foghorn.
Old Foghorn. I forgot about that.
Oh shit!
And my favorite Sam Adams was the Macallan Barrel Aged Scotch Ale,
which he had at the brewery.
Which I had at the brewery, and it was a 15.5% Scotch ale aged in 18-year-old Macallan Scotch barrels.
And what was happening is Jim Cook would take a mouthful of it and just dribble it into John's mouth.
Right.
Yeah, it was,
and the ABV went up when that happened.
Yeah. It was like bottle conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Secondary fermentation.
Absolutely.
Right.
You're not wrong. Oh God, that's the open right there. Hold on 1 second. I'm writing the time there. 21.
That's funny.
Wow, this is what I love. It's funny because John knows, and no offense to Dogfish Head, but I'll make fun of Worldwide Stout and also 120 minutes, both mostly undrinkable beers. You've got to put like about a couple decades on them.
No, 120 literally needs to sit for a minimum of 5 years, if not
5
10,
years.
Before you can drink.
I said decades.
A hot beer.
But the thing about Worldwide Stout, I like Worldwide Stout when it's paired with coffee because, again, there's that cutting into that cloyingness with the bitterness of coffee. And the best way I ever had Worldwide Stout was at Cloverleaf Tavern. Mm-hmm. And it's not right after, but shortly after Ryan had gotten his Randall the Animal.
Oh, wow.
Because the first time he did it, it was 90 minutes through Fresh Cascades, which you've got to do. But the next time that I had something off the Randall was he did Worldwide Stout through espresso beans.
He did.
Wow.
That was the third. That was the third thing through the Randall. You remember?
Yeah, I think it was the third.
You know,
I don't remember the second. I wasn't there for the second.
I was there for the second one.
What was the second one?
The second one was pumpkin
through cinnamon sticks.
Yes, and vanilla beans. Vanilla beans.
Yeah, I remember that. I did not make a beeline for Cloverleaf for that.
Jess and I were there with Scott Saddam. Don't worry about it. So anyway, on that note, Jess and I were there. It was a good day. That was the first Dogfish Head tap takeover that they did at the Cloverleaf.
You could put vodka and cream in this and make it really.
You 100% could put vodka and cream in that.
Yeah, this is like almost a coffee liqueur.
And if you're looking for more of those, I know where you can get some.
I've saw them on the shelves. I saw them on the shelves, oddly enough, in this liquor store I was in this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I did come away with a nice bottle of tequila, John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Was it good?
Oh, it is.
Is it gone?
No.
All right.
No, it's not.
Well, I didn't know how many people came over. I was just asking you if it was gone.
Sitting. There's no parking where I live. No one.
That's true.
It's sitting right over there, and it'll be waiting for me lovingly when I come back.
That's true.
Belgium. It's my God. Artenome. Tequilas are absolutely fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, they are good. They are very good.
They make the best Blancos, I think, on the planet.
Really? I'll have to give them a shot. I don't think I've ever tried theirs. What'd you say the name was?
Artenome.
I'll show you next time we come in.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
They're not cheap, but they're not super expensive.
Like middle of the road sort of price range.
50 to 60.
Okay, that's reasonable.
I got a couple comments I want to throw up really quick. Brian Book's top 3
top 2
spicy foods, top 2 buffalo wings and Jamaican jerk chicken, he said.
Oh man, I've gotten very good at buffalo wings, if I do say so.
100%. And his third beer is Blunderbore.
Good surprise.
Nice.
Blunderbore, we'll tell Branden really quick. Blunderbore. Brian makes Monster Mash, right? It's a 10% Russian Imperial Stout, right? But now he has a Belgian double and/or an Abbey Brown Ale that he does, and those he takes and he ages them in Jack Daniel's barrels with Madagascar vanilla beans, and he calls it what does he call it? Tell me what he calls it. Wooden beanie. There you go.
I was going to say it's something to do with beans. Yes, wooden
beanie. There you go. I should know this.
Really good.
I should not have had to hesitate on that. I apologize. Right. Wooden beanie. He calls it wooden beanie. Wooden beanie. Right. Wood
with the beans
and vanilla beans
in the barrels. Right. Jack Daniel's barrels and beanie the vanilla beans. Right. So he takes the Monster Mash and he also does the same thing that he calls Blunderbore. Now, Monster Mash, there's a monster, beans, wood, Jack Daniels, Jack and the Beanstalk. The monster in Jack and the Beanstalk, the giant in Jack and the Beanstalk was called Blunderbore. So that's the name of the beer.
It's very, very clever.
Really?
Very
Brian can be very clever at times.
He's very clever.
It's actually a really cool idea too.
It is.
Yeah, so it's a really good beer,
and it's a very, very, very good beer.
The Blunderbore, I did not know that's what the giant was also named in. What is it, Jack and the Beanstalk?
Jack and the Beanstalk. The giant's name is Blunderbore. Yeah,
the bastard Blunderbore.
The Blunderbore. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many monsters out there that people don't know their real names. Like
I had no idea.
Like the one from Bugs Bunny. That's Gossamer.
No shit.
Yep. The orange one.
The orange one, and
with the sneakers. That's Gossamer.
Right. When he was giving him the haircut, when he was like,
"You monsters live such interesting lives. You mean much."
Monsters, interesting people. There you go. All right.
Don't go up there. It's dark.
Yeah. Don't go up there. It's dark. Yeah. Exactly. All right. So, do you have to go get your brother, or are you?
Yeah, I guess.
Having him Uber back to the house.
Do us a favor. Smack him upside. Smack him upside the back of the head for us.
Well, we're gonna talk about one other thing. We're gonna stay on the show because we want to talk about one other thing. But I'll mention it while you're still here.
Yeah,
and then you bail when you need to. Okay. You say, "Hey guys, I got to go," and we'll say goodbye. But I want to bring up. Well, first, before I do that, any last words on Dogfish Head, Sam Adams? Or any of the other brands you rep.
Thank you for your support.
Absolutely.
That's
absolutely.
That's all I got.
It's something that we harp on the show a lot. Ever since Anchor left, we talk about it being our fault because we took them for granted. So we don't want people to take these as they're called legacy brands. Sam Adams and Dogfish Head certainly fit that bill.
Sure.
And we urge all of our listeners and viewers at least once a month buy a 4-pack or a 6-pack of a legacy brand. And you know what? With these variety packs coming up, now's the time to put a Dogfish Head or a Sam Adams into that rotation.
We always got some cool stuff coming out,
Maybe do 2 this month.
That's what it's all about, man. It's I'm
shark. Bum, 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 bum.
It's like the best tap handle too.
No, there was a time I was in Florida, and there's these fish jumping out of the water. No one could figure out why, but I can see that there's fins. I can see these dorsal fins. And I go running into the water. The lifeguards see it. They're on their whistles. They think they're sharks.
Oh shit!
I know they're dogfish. And I go run in the water. They're yelling at me, and I'm yelling back at them. They're just dogfish. They're not going to hurt a human being, but I just want to get close and watch the way they feed. They call them dogfish because they hunt in packs. And it was just really cool watching the fish trying to jump out of the water to get away from. That's really, really cool.
That's wild. I don't think I've ever actually seen a dogfish, to be fair.
No, it's cool. I got a picture and I was able to verify that they were. There's one right there. See,
Dum 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 dum.
I was able to verify that they actually were dogfish because I had taken a picture and one of them was partially out of the water.
Oh, that's so cool.
And just from its markings, just from its red and blue with the lightning bolt marking on it, I could tell it was a dogfish. Just like the tap handle. They look just like that in the water.
They red, white, and blue too. They do look just like that. Brando just said we was at a cigar bar for lunch with friends today and had 2 Sam Adams. There you go.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian, thanks for doing your part.
Thanks for doing your part for Legacy Brands. Absolutely.
He's doing his part, dude. Hell yeah.
Look, when it comes to Legacy Brands too, like Sam Adams, Dogfish Head, Sierra Nevada, brands like that, there's less to worry about than Trogs or Victory or Deschutes or Bells, right? But they're not worry free because it could turn around on a dime and things could happen. And yeah, exactly. So we talk about Jim diversifying his portfolio, so to speak.
You almost said diversifying again.
I almost did. And now obviously, that's a shrewd businessman. It's not just a craft beer guy. That's a businessman too, doing the right thing. And kudos to him for that. And I'll cheers him with his patented glass for that, right?
I'll cheers him
for his MIT designed glass.
Oh yeah, man.
That.
You mean
this keeps your beer cooler longer?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
it's
It's
a cool glass.
But in any event, it could happen to anybody. So Legacy Brands, Landmark Beers is very important. Check out any of that information on the American Craft Beer Hall of Fame pages on Facebook and of course the website. Because that's a big push that we're doing on the American Craft Beer Hall of Fame for Landmark Beers and Legacy Brands. You want to check that out. But these are 2 of the OGs that we want to make sure stick around. And
right, Jim was in the first class. Was he not the inaugural class?
Jim was in the inaugural class. Well,
I have a feeling that Sam might make this.
I have a bit of a feeling.
I'd be surprised if he didn't. You've got someone on the board and the board of directors and someone on the board of advisors. We both get votes, and I don't think I'm giving away too much by saying that we're probably going to be voting to get Sam.
Right. So it depends on the nominations too, right? Because there's nominations
despite the fact that he popularized pumpkin beers.
Yeah, you say that now. So there you go.
And I'll say that those might be the last words on my deathbed.
Hey! Buffalo Bill started it. Okay?
He started it. He did.
Sam
he did it.
He
did it on a fucking lark, and he didn't expect to do anything or go anywhere.
Hey, look! I can't even say that Buffalo Bill started it. That started 250 years ago. They started.
Yeah, and you know what? When they brought in their first crop, they started making that god awful shit.
I don't think they put any cinnamon, nutmeg, or allspice in those first batches.
Yeah, probably
back
not.
then.
Well, and they probably the thing is that because they could get that flavor just by going down to local Starbucks. Because I'm sure in Jamestown.
wait. There was Starbucks 250
in Massachusetts Bay Colony. Yeah, they had a Starbucks. Starbucks has been around a lot longer than you think.
Apparently
there was a Starbucks there before Jamestown was founded.
Oh my God!
They were already set up.
When Jamestown was founded. That's how they found the energy to settle Jamestown.
Yeah,
because they kept going and getting lattes,
Starbucks,
and espresso. Starbucks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Little do people know that Starbucks was just a peyote fever dream. That's how it all started.
Gotta love it. All right. So the deal with the that we were talking about.
This article.
So Andy Crouch wrote an article on All About Beer yesterday, and he put up. We'll post it on the show on the Facebook page after we sign off. So if you're rewatching this or you're listening to the audio podcast, go right to the Facebook page and check it out. We'll post the link there. But it's on All About Beer.
It caused an immediate discussion.
Yeah.
debate in our drinking groups.
So basically, in a nutshell, and I'm paraphrasing it. If you want to get to the nuts and bolts of the whole article, please go read it and don't listen to what we're saying for specifically what Andy's saying,
because we're idiots.
Of course, but he basically was saying that the main demise or the demise of the tap houses,
beer rooms,
beer rooms, beer bars in the United States it's been because of tap rooms for breweries, and tap rooms for breweries are obviously there's more breweries. Most of them, or if not all of them, are having tap rooms, and a lot of the people are, the consumers are going to them as opposed to going to the beer bars. And I'm paraphrasing here. Please go read the article. Don't listen to what we're saying. But in a nutshell, what he's saying is that more people are going to the tap rooms, and because they can, some of them have food, some of them don't have food, but they have food trucks. They're spending more of their time and their dollars at the tap rooms of the breweries than they are at the beer bars. Now, while Dave and I agree on that, I'm gonna let him talk in a minute. But while Dave and I agree on that, the main focus of the article, of the example, if you will, was on Falling Rock tap room in Denver. Now, and unfortunately, that was an amazing place. I've been. It was an amazing place. It really, really was an amazing place, especially during GABF. Unfortunately, it closed 4 years ago. But and it may have been a result to some degree. I tend to think the pandemic had a little to do with it, maybe on the back end, but because it was just a year after the pandemic, it was still really during the tail end of the pandemic, if you will, right? But Denver is a different animal when it comes to tap rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. While there are a lot of breweries everywhere around the United States, and so many, it's insane.
Not like Denver.
It's not. Denver's a different animal, and and I've said this to Dave many times, and I just said this to Branden before. Harry Lugnuts from the Sports Podcast, if you happen to watch that too. But my friend Pat, he lives in Denver, and his famous saying is like,
Harry Lugnuts is Pat.
Yeah, the same guy.
So there's no confusion. And also, isn't he the person who wrote our theme song?
He was the singing you heard on the theme song.
That's Harry.
Was Harry Lugnuts. Right.
I was gonna text you and ask you who wrote the song.
That's Log.
It's his band Log. That's the name of it.
Pretty good.
He's the bass player and lead singer. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
So he his famous saying is, we've been on the phone a half an hour. 6 breweries have opened up in Denver since we got on the phone. And he's not far off. There's so many tap rooms in Denver. So for all intents and purposes, and I'm not even saying that this is the exact reason, but for all intents and purposes, it may have had a lot to do with why Falling Rock closed, but it's not why a lot of the breweries around the rest of the country are closing. It may have something to do with beer bars. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Well, it gets a little confusing because there's so many terms that are just interchangeable here, right? Because so many beer bars call themselves tap houses,
tap rooms, tap houses,
and he's talking about beer bars versus tap rooms. So it's the brewery versus the bar.
Brewery bar. Yeah, the breweries. Yeah, it may, like I said, it may have been the reason. It may have been a bigger contributing factor to Falling Rock closing in Denver.
Yeah,
but while it may be a contributing factor to some other bars closing around the rest of the country, it's not. I honestly believe that it's not the main one. There's a lot of other reasons.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we've talked about these before. We talked about it before. So, like before you leave, Branden, your take on it?
Yeah, I see it from both sides, but like also there's so many reasons why. Just in general, the alcohol industry is in decline right now. That you can't really attribute it to or pin the blame on tasting rooms or breweries.
Right.
Like younger people aren't drinking as much, and that's just.
But they're not leaving that damn house.
Yeah, they're not drinking. They're not going out to drink. They're not.
Drinking is social, right? And their social younger people. Their social activity consists of playing video games or doom scrolling on TikTok.
When they're playing video games, they're playing video games with their friends over TeamSpeak or whatever platform they use for that. That's what they know is socializing.
100%.
100%. So it's it's tough to put the blame because they're trying to blame breweries, right? Is what the article said. I didn't read it, so I'm trying
he's putting the cause on the tap rooms, and on one hand,
and in all fairness, he's not like bottom line saying this is the only reason. He's not saying this,
he's not saying that the tap rooms are a problem.
He's saying this is the main sort of reason, though.
Yes, the only thing that is missed in the article is the fact that there's a very singular example in Denver.
Right.
He brings up another example that's in Chicago, where you've got another market where you've got a lot of breweries in a very small area.
Chicago does have a lot of tap rooms in a small area
that also can serve food. So I think these are some of the factors that can contribute when you've got a lot of breweries around you that can serve food.
Yeah,
I can see that being a very contributing factor to draw away those old fat guys like us that are still drinking beer.
Yep.
We're going to the tap rooms and why would we go to a restaurant, tap house,
right,
beer bar if we're getting good food at a brewery?
Sure.
Who's got who's serving 20 of their beers and they're great beers? Why am I leaving there? So I get that.
Yeah, they have a cool tap list. Like some majority of breweries have like exclusive beers that you can only get there. So it's like, why would you not want to go there?
Right.
Like,
but in those markets where breweries can't serve food or just have food trucks, because there's time you roll up to a brewery, they've got a food truck. I can't fucking do tacos again. It's fucking tacos.
We only have empanadas.
Look, I don't know about you, but if I'm eating, and I say this anywhere, it's not just at a brewery. If I'm eating off a food truck, I don't care how gourmet the food truck is.
Yeah,
if I'm eating off a food truck, I'm starving.
Yep.
And it's not my meal; it's a snack. And even if it's one entree they make, right? It's still a snack. It's not my meal. I'm not done for that meal. Right,
soaking up some booze. That's what it's there.
It may replace lunch. It ain't replacing dinner.
Well, that's why I love to see arepas at a in a food truck at a brewery, because that's some corn, those carbs from the corn soaking up the alcohol with a little bit of sweetness with that mix in there. That's
so good.
Love those.
100%.
But so when you get those markets like that, if you have a beer bar that's failing in a market where the breweries don't have a kitchen.
Brian's having tacos for dinner.
Excellent.
Shout out tacos.
Guess what I had for dinner?
Tacos.
Tacos, actually.
Guess what I'll be having for dinner when we finish the show?
Tacos?
Nope, pizza.
Okay. But it's so in those markets, and there's a reason I wore this shirt tonight, is because of this argument. If you have got a restaurant, craft beer bar owner who is savvy and knows his business, they know how to bring in foot traffic. Tonight at Cloverleaf Tavern, it was halfway to Cane Day. They had 11 different taps from Cane.
Right.
Now, Cane Day at Cloverleaf, when they do to complete the whole every friggin' tap is Cane.
Oh, wow.
They have stuff on there they've been holding. They've got stuff on there that's been given to them because of the sales numbers they have.
Right.
Some amazing stuff that's given to them. If you look at the tap list that's at Cane versus what's at Cane Day, you're going to Cane Day. Same thing when they had the carton tap.
Yeah, I mean, Cane's not going to have those same taps on. So.
And Cloverleaf also does a great job with halfway to St. Patrick's Day, their Oktoberfest, their Father's Day, their Mother's Day, their 4th of July, all these events. Belgium Week. Mm-hmm. They celebrate Belgian independence.
Yeah.
Ryan finds any reason to throw a party.
And when he does the carton day, no matter what beers he has on tap there or what beers Carton in their tap room have on, Cloverleaf has something that Carton will never have at their carton day.
And that's the Dubviant.
And that's the what?
The Dubviant?
The Dubviant, yes.
The Dubviant, which is their version of ODub. which they have Sriracha Ace.
Well, it's that, but also something else.
They have like a specialty version of ODub.
Right.
That's sick.
But they also have something because he goes to the Cloverleaf for the carton.
Oh, that's cool.
And
you got to get creative, man.
And it's the man who shall remain first nameless on this show.
Well, we can say it once. It would be Augie Carton. We'll say it once. We just can't say it thrice.
Because it's Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's the Beatles.
Appears on the show.
Yeah. So there's because you'll never see him at the. It's rare. Well, I saw him at the brewery on Friday night because it was their 14th anniversary
party. I did not.
14 years. Wow.
Yeah, it's 14. Awesome. Them and Kane, they opened up a month apart from each other.
Yeah, that was when I was at ShopRite. Those were like the two local like breweries that we had.
Those two breweries started the New Jersey craft beer renaissance.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. And when they started, then Cape May opened, and a bunch of other breweries followed after that, and it's just gotten better and better and better and better.
Yeah. The 4 breweries in North Jersey that tapped Carton and Kane the first 4 breweries, and I say 4 because
4 bars.
4 bars. Did I say breweries?
You said breweries.
I'm sorry. I blame Flannel Fest.
I'm drinking this, and
it's all 5.8%.
This is how much of it I have left.
You don't know what I drank before.
And I'm more lucid than you. Right
Getting ready for that plane ride, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, the 4 breweries.
Couple of
said it again. 4 bars. I said it again. The 4 bars that tapped Kane and Carton in North Jersey first 14 years ago when they both opened. All right. Was what's on Dave's shirt.
Yep.
All right. The Copper Mine in North Arlington.
Right. I think Abe's as well, right?
In
Corner Tavern.
Hello.
It's a funny name. Andy's Corner Tavern.
Andy's Corner Tavern in Pagoda.
Pagoda. It's a funny name, yeah.
Pagoda.
And it's the only one that you got a little pretzel with.
You always got a pretzel in here, right? And me.
381 Main.
381 Main. Yeah, there you go. So those are the 4 bars. So,
but my point back to what we were talking about is if you've got an owner who's a savvy businessman, and Ryan Dorchek has proven time and time again during COVID, he proved what a savvy businessman he is.
Brian just said Andy's Corner Bar. Yeah. As much as you loved Andy's, come on, Brian, you loved 381 Main too. You know he did. Yeah.
There's that cold ugly head, but you can survive in a brewery-rich environment if you can do a few things. Have events that bring people in. Have events with these breweries where you've got beer that they don't have in their tap room right then and there, but also. It's the out-of-state stuff. It's the out-of-country stuff. You bring this stuff in, and now you've got people that are coming there, and it's also the programs. I happen to be wearing my PhD shirt. He's got this loyalty drinking program that's phenomenal. He just finds all these great ways to just bring people in the door, get them interested in the drinking. There's so many loyal customers there. Good luck finding us.
What's their PhD program?
So you start off with the MBA. The MBA is called Master of Beer Appreciation. And it's a card, and there's very specific beers on there to run you through all the styles so that you understand the styles.
Wow, that's cool.
Once you get that all punched, then you can go to the PhD level. So
which means pretty huge.
Diplotosaurus? No. Professor of Hops and Drafts.
Professor of Hops and Drafts. There you go.
And it lasts for the whole year. You can do it in about 9 months in a week if you're really diligent. But it's seasonal. So there's a winter list, a spring list, a summer list, and a fall list.
Smart. That's so smart.
But at the different levels, like with the MBA, if you get a third way through, you get homework, you get a bottle to take home, and at the end of it, you get a shirt. And the first PhD, you get a shirt. The second PhD, you get a hoodie. Well, What do you get for the? No, was that the third one? That's the third PhD.
Third one is the hoodie. Yeah.
Third one is the hoodie, and like the fifth one is actually a growler.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the super creative, smart, out of the box thinking that keeps people coming back.
Absolutely.
But
Brian,
that's my
Brian
whole
just
point.
commented. He said loved 381, but you said Andy's Corner Tavern. So I said
Yes.
Andy's Corner Tavern. He's right. It's Andy's Corner Bar.
Corner bar.
And that's from one of the last nights at 381, right there.
Oh, nice.
And that is just an amazing photographer.
Yes, Dave took this picture.
Gotta give him the photo credit.
And it's Brian and myself, but who's the
Do you know who that's in the middle there, Branden?
I can't really tell. No, who is it?
That is Rick Reed.
That's Rick Reed of Cricket Hill Brewing, the grandpa of
shit.
craft beer in New Jersey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Cricket Hill is OG too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
He said
Yeah.
Cricket Hill. Cricket Hill.
There
you go.
but no, there's so my point is I agree with Randy to a point. It depends on what market you're talking about. But if you've got a savvy enough beer bar owner, they can weather so many storms.
Look, Dave's not wrong. The bottom line is you need to and to Andy's credit, what he was saying is like most of these
He's not wrong. It's just not the complete story.
Right. What he was basically saying is all of these in general, he was saying tap houses, bars were supporting local. And they were putting all their taps for local beers. But the local breweries had the same beer on tap. So everybody's going to the breweries and getting it from the source and some other beers as well that the tap rooms in the bars didn't have. What these bars need to do, and what Cloverleaf does and what Andy's does and what we did at 381 and everything else, is you curate beers, you support local and you have local taps, but you also have a lot of non-local taps. So stuff from out of state, stuff from out of the country, imports, Belgians, German beers, English beers, and you're not getting them at any brewery, no matter what tap room you go to. You're not getting any of those beers. So, and you have good food, and you have a great atmosphere, and you have knowledgeable staff, and you have people that want to talk to people.
Everybody at Cloverleaf has to go through the certified Cicerone program.
Yep.
Oh, that's
certified Cicerone server program.
Yep.
That's huge. Yeah, just being able to talk to people, because a lot of people don't know what they want necessarily, but they know how to sort of describe what they like.
Well, when we first started talking about this, John's kind of against those breweries that become restaurants, but when they become restaurants first, because the people that are serving you don't know shit about beer.
And I'll be honest with you, and I will not say the name of the brewery because I will not do that to anyone on this show. But there's this particular, I'll say the state.
It's in Vermont.
It's in Vermont. It's in Vermont. All right. They were a fantastic brewery. They still are a fantastic brewery, but they opened another place that has the brew and beer at, that have that tap room experience or whatever, and they have food. And I sat in there last year, and I was so disappointed because no one that I spoke to the entire time I was there was an ounce knowledgeable about the beer. It was a corporate restaurant for all.
What day of the week?
It was no different than Saturday night.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense because no, I'm not even going to say that. That's rude. Tell me afterwards.
So and that's disappointing. That's a problem.
Yeah.
When a brewery goes that far, but you can almost understand it that they need to turn themselves into a family-friendly restaurant to survive, and maybe that's how they're fronting the money to keep their brewery habit going.
Yeah.
So as much as it's disappointing to the beer nerds like us, if it's working for them, it's working for them, and if they're still putting out good the liquid that we can get, great. I don't need to go there.
Right. Sure.
So I do get that. But there's so many ways for a beer bar to survive. But to Randy's point, there's no way a beer bar. I don't think there's no way a beer bar can survive in Denver whatsoever. Because you don't go to Denver, because Denver's a drinking destination. It's a craft beer destination.
Denver's a different animal. Even though some breweries have closed out there, we mentioned Finkel and Garf before in Boulder, but True Brewing in Denver closed.
But you go to Denver to drink craft beer. You don't go to Denver to drink a beer from Belgium or a beer from Germany.
You're going to Denver to drink Denver craft beer. So
exactly,
it is a different animal when you're talking about it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
You're not so while he's right,
he's 100% right about
100% right
that particular bar. Yes,
and but he's right in other instances too.
In a lot of other instances,
right? But
Chicago,
it's not every instance, right? Chicago, I'm sure in New York it's to a point too, but there really aren't a lot of New York breweries. In Queens there are. Manhattan there's.
Brooklyn is a lot more. There's only one in Manhattan.
There's two.
Well, there's Talea's got an outpost in Manhattan.
Talea's got an outpost in Torch and Crown, but Brooklyn's got a lot, and Queens has a lot. But even so, the tap rooms are not.
But Great Bar Henry still does very fucking
Great
well
Bar
because
Henry
they bring in fantastic beers.
New York's an animal, but Denver, Chicago. I'm sure there are other places too. So he's not wrong. Mm-hmm. It's just there are extenuating circumstances for other territories forever.
How many beer bars do you think would be able to operate profitably in Asheville?
I've been to Asheville, and I got to be honest with you, I
never went to any.
What?
I never went to any.
I went to one, and they didn't have half the beer I could get at any of the other breweries. But they didn't try. Here's the thing: they didn't try to.
They didn't try.
They didn't try to. That wasn't their gig.
But again, you take one of the big craft beer meccas in this country, and there is a craft beer bar. Despite my difficulties when I went there, Navarre Res has survived in Portland with all of those breweries around it for a reason.
17 years at this point.
They get in fantastic stuff from across the globe.
Uh-huh.
You could have fooled me when I was there, but that was right after COVID. So
it was right after COVID. And
yeah, it's tough.
But so if Navarre Res can survive in fucking Portland, Maine,
I love Maine.
Yeah. If you're,
I was at Navarre Res a week and a half ago. So actually, no, I apologize. I was at Navarre Res in another hour. I will have been at Navarre Res 2 weeks.
2 weeks. But with exceptions like Denver, like Chicago, and there's maybe Asheville and a few other places, Navarre Res can do it in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't see why these beer bars can't survive in other locations.
Right. So, but I'll be honest with you, it's all concerning because it's
well, the loss of any brewery or beer bar is concerning,
of course. But it's not. It does have an impact, but it's not in other aspects. It's not an impact as much as it was an impact on Falling Rock, right? But it is an impact. The bigger impacts are what's impacting the entire industry, and not just the bars, but the breweries themselves. And that's the younger crowd. And when I say younger,
what Branden said earlier,
right? Not being social, staying home, doom scrolling on TikTok, playing video games, not being social. It's quite frankly seltzers, RTDs, and THC beverages,
mm-hmm.
and weed itself.
We're looking at you, James.
Weed itself. There's a lot of factors. There's a lot of factors. Now, while Andy's 100% right on
Randy.
Andy Couch.
So does Randy.
Andy Couch.
You're right, it's Andy. It's Andy's Corner Bar.
Andy's Corner Bar.
And Andy Couch.
Andy Couch.
Not to be confused.
Right. So
there's no couches in Andy's Corner Bar either.
No, there's not.
No,
while Andy's 100% right, it's more in cities like Denver and Chicago than it is anywhere else. But there are a lot of other contributing factors. So we're not saying he's wrong. The article's 100% right, but
saying under specific factors in specific places, and it's only part of the story that's out there.
Right, exactly. So anyway, all right. Branden, you stayed on. Awesome. Has your brother landed yet?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You're You're the older brother. You're the older brother, aren't you?
Yeah. What kind of older brother would I be if I picked him up on time? You know.
Exactly. On that note, any last?
You definitely have to watch our Christmas show, the show closest to Christmas.
Yeah.
My older brother is on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's epic.
The last, whatever the show is, whatever the show is right before Christmas. The last show before Christmas, his brother's on, and you have to watch that. So
we have some fun with that.
We have some fun.
Yeah. No.
No. And any last things you want to say about Sam Adams Dogfish Head? Any other brands?
Yeah. No. I appreciate you guys having me on and giving me the platform to sort of talk about some legacy brands, and I also appreciate just from working with John, like I know that he makes it a point to like bring up legacy brands and sort of make sure that we still talk about them. So I appreciate that and sort of helping support the forefathers within the movement, so to speak. Like keep on keeping on, keep bringing out new products, and
Anchor, never again.
100%, bringing out the new products and revisiting some old ones, like we talked about with Dogfish Head releasing the. And it's with a week or two, Chicory Stout and
Raisin Pietra.
Yeah, they'll be coming back, and keep your eyes out for some new releases coming out.
100%.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Branden, for coming on the show. Sit for 1 second, unless you have to bail. Sit for 1 second. We'll talk for a second after we sign off. But on that note, we will wrap up the show for today. We want to thank everybody for watching. For those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.loggerroom.com. That's LAGERROOM.com. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, our YouTube channel. All of them are at The Logger Room. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch every Tuesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host, Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Pandora, Amazon Music, iTunes Music, YouTube Music, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find an audio podcast, you will find the Logger Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Again, Branden, thank you so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome time. Thank you. Drink a lot of beer, but drink responsibly. And 8-3, love it. That's great.
You got an 8-3. That was a good one.
There you go.
Yeah, I rate his outro.
There you go. He rates my outro every week. Yeah. Anyway, drink a lot of beer.
And considering he didn't know the difference between bar and brewery about 5 minutes ago,
that was pretty good.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty solid.
There you go. Gotta love it. Anyway, Branden, thanks for coming on. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Drink a lot of beer, but drink responsibly. And we will talk to you. We will talk to you 2 weeks, folks. We're off next week.
Yep.
See you with Brian. Brian Vogt will not be commenting in 2 weeks.
No, he did not. But when he'll be on camera.
He will be on camera. There you
go. And I need to speak to him about the logistics of this. But and next week, well, we'll see if I come back.
Yeah, you'll be back. But you might go live at some point. So watch the Facebook page for any live
It's videos. Very, very possible I might go live. I can pull someone aside at Cantillon, Dreifonteinen.
Hold on. I got something for Dave. Hold on.
St. Bernardus. There's a possibility I may make a stop here.
Ooh, nice.
That's a possibility. We'll see. That's going to be a very, very busy day. We've got a lot of places we're going to be hitting. I don't know if I'll be able to go live at Delirium Cafe or not. It might be a little too loud.
Well, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But either way, we'll be back in 2 weeks, and we'll talk to you then, folks.